Well, yeah, DFW is huge. It's huge.
Huge.
Yeah, I don't know any other like area that's like this. Maybe somewhere like in
Well, Los
California.
Angeles.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. California.
Well, then, also Houston.
Houston is big.
Because it's got the greater Houston area.
Yeah. Houston is big.
That whole area is probably about the same size. Like including all the cities around it, it's probably comparable to DFW.
Yeah. Yeah, Houston is big.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely one of the bigger metropolitan areas.
Yeah, for sure.
And New York's weird because there's so many people, but it's such a small area.
See,
It's just built up so much.
See, I don't think it's that small.
Comparable, like just
wait, or like when we're talking about New York, are you talking just about Manhattan, or are you talking about all the boroughs?
I'm talking about the major boroughs.
Yeah, if you're talking about all the boroughs, I would say it's not. I think it's kind of big. I would say it's not like as big as like a state or.
Well, this is what I'm saying
Texas.
is like just square footage or square miles or whatever, however you want to measure it. I don't know how big it is, say, compared to like Los Angeles, Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area, but more people obviously live there because it's so built up.
Yeah, definitely.
Because most people, whenever they're talking about like that area, they start combining New York, New Jersey, and then part of Connecticut. That's called like the tri-state.
Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's small though.
Oh, it's not small, but what I'm saying is for the amount of people that live there, it's small. Just because
it's
everyone
so,
lives up.
Yeah, it's so overpopulated. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Would you live in New York? I feel like I would.
I would like to live in a city where you can walk around, but I don't know about New York.
Have you ever been?
No.
Yeah, you need to go.
Oh, I've only heard stories, so I don't really know.
You need to go. I wouldn't live because
I don't feel like getting on the train at 6 a.m. and there's a dude next to me just jacking off.
Yeah, it's not like that. I mean, I definitely saw my fair share of crackheads for sure, where people are just, doing the most. You definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not as bad as you think it might be.
I don't know. I've never been, so I don't know.
It's not as well, I'm telling you, it's not as dirty as you think it is. It's not like I didn't see like just rats everywhere.
Where were you in?
Everywhere. I was in Queens, Manhattan, Brooklyn.
Oh, you're welcome to every hood.
No. I just went everywhere around there. But if I lived there, I feel like I would definitely see like rats and shit because I know I couldn't afford the nice places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There. So I don't know if I would live there in my current state. If I had money, I would 100% live there. But if my current state, I would definitely be living in the small ass one room apartment that shares bathrooms with neighbors and shit.
Don't even have a kitchen, probably.
Yeah, don't have no kitchen. Yeah, and it costs $4,500 a month.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid expensive.
Yeah,
yeah. I know I couldn't do that.
Yeah, but if I had money, though,
I don't want to share a bathroom.
Yeah, I've seen like TikToks or Instagram reels, and they'll like showcase New York apartment, and it'll be this small ass apartment, and then you're literally sharing a bathroom like you would a college dorm, and it's just like
fuck that
$3,200 a month. I'm just like, why would anybody want to?
You're just taking a shit, and the rat's just sitting next to you taking a shit too.
Yeah, I'm like, why would anybody really want to do this?
Hell no. Yeah, I don't know why a lot of people do that.
Because if you go there, you understand why people would want to do that. But I would.
What's the energy?
Yes, it's great. I love it.
Sorry.
Nice. Yeah, it's the energy, really. I love it. And probably the opportunities that are there.
Again, it's people thinking they'll be somebody. And then they're not.
Hey, chasing their dreams. Can't blame them. That's what we're trying to do.
Can I be a hater in peace?
No.
Add that to my hate list. People chasing their dreams.
People are trying to make it.
Yeah, people trying to make it. I hate them too.
So you hate yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah, we did, honestly. Yeah. It's like the 8th podcast we said that.
Yeah, and it's only episode 6. Yeah. I also hate getting gas. Had to get gas the other day.
I hate getting gas. There's a couple things that if I had the option to never do, I would never do. Getting gas is one of them. Eating is another one. If I
feel
could
ya.
never eat again,
It'd be great.
I would eat. But getting gas is terrible.
Yeah.
Tell me your experience. Why do you hate getting gas?
Oh, I just thought about it the other day. I was
Yeah.
just getting gas. I'm like, I hate this.
It's such an inconvenience.
Yeah, because
I
I was
wish-
almost out. I was just almost. I always end up on empty, and then I'm just like,
Especially when you're you have to work in the morning and you run out at night and you're like, I'll just wait in the morning to get gas.
and then you're like, why did I do this to
choose-
myself?
Why did I do that?
It's like I don't want to leave any earlier than I have to.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
I can't wait for the day where there's wireless charging for like Bluetooth charging. And like every car has is electric now and you can just Bluetoothly charge your car.
I don't think every car is going to be electric
Um
because the problem is the materials needed for batteries is not enough of it.
we'll see.
Unless they just completely find a way to re-engineer batteries where you can use like rare minerals.
Knowing humans will always find a way. If you think about it. What have we
I just wish we build more cities where we could walk around.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the thing I hate about with the US. Well, there's many things, but one of the things I hate is the fact that all cities are just built around cars. It's so inconvenient. It's like, oh, I want to go grab whatever. Like, I want to go grab a coffee. Well, now I gotta go get in a car just to drive 1 mile. I gotta drive 10 minutes to get there. Wait to get my coffee, then get back in the car and drive for another 10 minutes just to get back home, just to get a coffee.
Yeah, but how would that look like? Like, imagine it here. Like, what would that look like here?
If you just walk to get it.
Yeah, but everything will be so compact.
It sounds nice. Because I don't like leaving my area anyways. I like having everything you need close by
Yeah, I agree.
and just being able to walk to all of it. Because there's like areas in different cities that have that. Man, they've measured like the level of happiness those people have compared to people that to commute everywhere. It's always higher.
I agree. I would want to live in a place where you can walk everywhere. But
Also, you're working out without having to actually work out.
yeah, I feel like it would be great. But wouldn't it just like look like New York?
Not necessarily. I think New York's a little bit different in that it's kind of built up into like a financial capital of the world.
Not like that. I'm just meaning like so many people in the area and it's feel congested.
Not necessarily, because like you'll have other cities throughout the world that are also built around walking. Like, most European cities are built that way. So like if you live like in Paris, there's like sections of the city where you can live and you kind of just mostly stay in that section. And if you ever want to leave that section, you just jump on like a train to go to another section and then you walk around there and then you get back on the train to go back.
But
It's more neighborhood based, if that makes sense.
yeah, I guess I got to just I don't know. I picture what it looks like because I don't know if I can imagine DFW being like that.
It's a little late.
There's so many people.
You'd have to really rebuild the entire system.
Yeah, even if they did though, it's so many people. Like population here is just crazy, and I feel like it's only possible because we're kind of spread out.
Well, the reason we're spread out is because of how the whole system is built.
Yeah, I know, but imagine if all the people that live here still lived here, but we're in like
you just built it around. Well, then you'd mostly just be staying in like your area. So if you live in Plano, you'll be staying in. You'll just walk around that area of Plano.
Well, I'm saying like imagine like Denton, for example. It's like a little area by itself where you have to travel other places.
Yeah.
Imagine if that area was just an area where you walk around everywhere and you don't need to have cars. Wouldn't everything just be congested? There's so many people there that I feel like if you have to do that, it will be just congested because if you need to walk, if you have to walk around, you have to be close to other places. You can't just still be far away.
It just depends on how neighborhoods are structured and how things are built up. Because you could still build things out wider. Because there's places like, as I said, like in Europe where it's built around walking and bikes. So the places that are really more built around bikes, things will be more spread out. And it's not built up as much, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas if you build up, then yeah, you're going to have more foot congestion because you obviously have more people there.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe there just needs to be more stores closer instead of it being a like centralized place where people from all neighborhoods just go. Maybe there's a store in each neighborhood.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like typically, like in each neighborhood, they're going to have like their grocery stores, their convenience stores,
Yeah, that would work.
their
We can-
different shopping area.
yeah.
Like
I feel like we can do that here.
yeah, there was
Yeah.
like neighborhood. I can't remember what city it was, but there's like a neighborhood that they kind of like tore down a mall in. I think it's somewhere around Denver, and they tore down this mall and they built up just like this whole little community where it's like a bunch of apartments and stuff that you can, and then there's like a Target, and then there's like different food places that you can go and
Yeah.
eat, and then there's like some other kind of convenience stores, and the people that just live over there, they just walk around that whole area.
Yeah, there's some areas like that around here.
Yeah, they're
there's-
just expensive as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
because that's
not-
what people want.
yeah, and they don't have like a Target or anything like that though. But there's like stores and like food places you can go, and there's
Yeah.
just in the community.
Yeah, and I think it kind of helps build like a sense of community. Whereas like here, it's like you live in your little cubicle of an apartment, or you live in your house that's separated from everyone, and then you get in your car, you drive to work, you work all day in a cubicle. Try not to burp again on mic. And then once you're done with the day, you get out of your cubicle, back in your car. That's a box. You drive back to your
Yeah,
home, and then you stay in there.
but at the same time, I like just being isolated. I like that I can just go to my house and it's
Do you
not
need therapy?
it's not close. No, I just like not being around people, a lot of people sometimes.
Why?
Like I don't know.
Why do you hate humans?
I'm an introvert.
Why do
It's
you
just
hate people?
introvert thing. Like that's one of the things that turned me off about New York is that you're just with all these types of people, a lot of people all the time. Sometimes you just want to
Oh,
be
all these types of people, huh?
yeah.
What do you have problems with types of people, huh?
It's just certain types.
Are there certain groups?
Yeah, it's certain types.
What groups?
Nah, but yeah, like I like it that I can just like.
Did you agree with Kanye?
my dream of if I like get rich and have a lot of money?
Uh huh.
I want to live somewhere isolated by myself. I don't want to live in a community that's with a lot of people and you walk everywhere. I want to be isolated by myself and I can drive places or whatever. But yeah, I like that though. I still want that to be an option. But there should also be more cities that are based around the communities that have like stores and stuff you can walk in. I agree.
How many cows do you want?
I don't want any cows.
Well, you want a lot of land. That's how you deal with taxes,
I don't care about taxes.
property taxes.
I don't care about taxes.
That's why people have cows, because then you can turn it into agricultural.
Yeah.
Which then you pay almost no taxes.
It's very smart.
Well, that's like if you live in Texas.
That's what Rick Ross did, right? No,
Yeah.
he had horses. What
No.
was the cows?
No, I think he got cows too.
Yeah, it was cows.
I think he has both.
Yeah.
Because he, rich.
Yeah, he could just do that.
But yeah, that's like a kind of like in the tax code for property taxes.
Yeah.
Is that it's agricultural. It has to have like a certain amount of livestock per whatever acre or some shit.
Yeah.